Ladies and gentlemen, friends, champions of your own life, listen closely because today I'm going to unlock something in your life that could be the game changer you've been searching for. You see, so many people go through life with their heads down, saying, "Hi, what's up?" Floating through the motions like a leaf in the wind. But what if I told you in that simple moment of connection, there's power? What if those words you use, the way you show up in every conversation, could be the gateway to the life you want? Here's the truth. The words we use are not just words. They are the driving force of everything that happens in our lives. They shape our reality. They determine how we connect with others, how we show up in the world, and ultimately, what kind of results we get. I want to challenge you today. Stop saying, "Hi, what's up?" That's the old, tired, automatic response. That's the way the masses show up. Instead, I'm going to give you 3 words that will change your life, that will change your interactions, and will put you on a trajectory to success. The 3 words are, how can I help? Yes, 3 simple words that are the gateway to extraordinary results. Here's why this matters. When you ask, how can I help? You're not just starting a conversation, you're creating an opportunity. You're immediately positioning yourself as someone who's a giver, a contributor, a person who leads with value. And guess what happens when you lead with value? People are drawn to you. They want to be around you. You open up a world where others see your worth, your intention, and your leadership. That's power. Imagine if every single person you spoke to today, whether it's a colleague, a friend, or even a stranger, you ask them, how can I help? Think about the impact. You're shifting from what can I get to what can I give. And that subtle but powerful shift will elevate your energy, your influence, and your life. This is what separates those who rise to the top and those who stay stuck. It's not about what you take, it's about what you give. And when you come from a place of giving, not only will you receive more than you could have imagined, but you'll create a legacy of influence, trust, and value that people can't ignore. So let me ask you this. What would happen if you started every conversation today with, how can I help? Instead of starting with the usual, hi, what's up? What if you chose to show up with purpose, with service, with intention? Think about how much your energy will change. Think about how much more you'll connect with people. And think about how much more you'll get in return. Now, let's go a step deeper. When you ask, how can I help? You're not just asking others. You're asking yourself. What is your purpose? What is your mission? Why are you here on this planet? And how can you channel that energy to make a difference, not just in your life, but in the lives of everyone you meet? You know, this is the key, my friends. When you start with, how can I help? It shifts your mindset. It shifts your entire way of seeing the world. Instead of seeing challenges, you see opportunities. Instead of seeing obstacles, you see ways to serve. And that's the mindset of champions. That's the mindset of someone who doesn't wait for things to happen, but makes things happen. Let me leave you with this final thought. If you want to change your world, change the way you communicate, don't be someone who just asks, what's up? Be someone who steps into every interaction with purpose, power, and the spirit of service. Lead with, how can I help? And the world will open up to you in ways you've never dreamed possible. Let's go out there, let's help someone today, let's make a difference, let's take ownership of our lives and create a future that's full of service, impact, and success. The world is waiting for you. Don't just show up with purpose, show up with, how can I help? Words are more than just a medium for communication. They are a powerful force that shapes reality. Every word we speak carries with it an energy, an intention, and a vibration that can either uplift or diminish those around us. Whether we realize it or not, we are constantly broadcasting our thoughts and emotions through the language we use. We love to choose the words that we speak that describes our feeds. When you say, "Hi, what's up?" you're just using the default, almost robotic way of greeting someone. It doesn't carry much weight, intention, or energy. It's a passive exchange that doesn't spark any transformation or growth. It's not a bad phrase, but it's not a catalyst for change. Now imagine if you were to replace that with, "How can I help?" This simple question flips the entire dynamic of any interaction. Instead of focusing on what you can take from the conversation, the typical "what's up" approach, you're focusing on how you can contribute, serve, or make a positive impact. This shift in language signals that you are not just another passive participant in life, but an active creator, someone who brings value to every interaction. The words you use define how others see you and how you perceive yourself. Language shapes your mindset. If you want to transform your life, you must start by transforming the language you use. Words are like seeds. You plant them, nurture them, and eventually they manifest into actions, behaviors, and outcomes. Connection is at the heart of every meaningful relationship, whether it's personal or professional. The way you communicate can either foster that connection or distance you from others. A casual "Hi, what's up?" often results in a quick surface-level interaction that doesn't leave much of an impression. It doesn't elicit any emotional response, nor does it invite the other person to share anything significant about themselves. In contrast, asking, "How can I help?" immediately opens the door to a deeper connection. It shows that you are not just interested in the other person's routine or pleasantries, but you genuinely care about their well-being or goals. It's an invitation to engage in a more meaningful conversation, one that's focused on solving a problem or addressing a need. When you ask, "How can I help?" you signal that you are present, aware, and ready to support the other person. This creates a bond of trust and goodwill that can lay the foundation for a long-lasting relationship. Whether in a business context or a personal one, this question opens the door to collaboration and shared growth. People naturally gravitate toward those who show up with value, and that's exactly what this simple phrase enables you to do. By replacing the typical small talk with this powerful service-oriented question, you immediately differentiate yourself from the crowd. You become someone who is remembered not just for what they say, but for the energy they bring and the genuine care they demonstrate. People will start to view you as someone who makes a difference, and that perception will ultimately serve as the cornerstone for your success. So often in life, we overlook the small moments, thinking they don't matter. A simple greeting might seem inconsequential, but the truth is, it's often the small interactions that accumulate over time and lead to monumental change. Every interaction you have is an opportunity to make an impact. The way you show up in these small moments will dictate the quality of the relationships you build and the success you achieve. When you replace "Hi, what's up?" with "How can I help?" you are reframing every ordinary interaction into an extraordinary opportunity. You are turning a routine exchange into a powerful moment of value creation. This shift in mindset is what separates those who settle for mediocrity and those who excel in every area of their lives. Let's break this down a bit further. Let's say you're at work and you approach a colleague with the usual "Hey, what's up?" Chances are this is the start of a brief, unremarkable conversation. However, if you instead say, "How can I help?" you're instantly offering your support, your expertise, or your energy. You're demonstrating leadership, showing that you are focused on results, not just idle chatter. This approach opens the door to collaboration, problem solving, and greater productivity. And so over time, these small changes compound, and they lead to a transformation in how you're perceived. You'll be seen as someone who is proactive, solution-oriented, and generous with your time and talents. These are the traits of a leader, and these are the traits that will propel you towards success. One of the most powerful tools at your disposal is intention. Every action you take is driven by an underlying intention. When you walk into a room, for example, what energy do you bring with you? Are you there to take from the situation, or are you there to contribute? By asking, how can I help, you're setting an intention to serve. This intention shapes everything you do. It sets the tone for your interactions, your mindset, and ultimately your success. When your focus is on helping others, your energy shifts from one of scarcity to one of abundance. You become someone who doesn't just take from the world, but contributes to it. And in doing so, you attract more of what you desire. The energy you put into your interactions is contagious. When you approach life with the mindset of service, others will respond positively. They'll feel your genuine desire to make a difference, and they'll be more likely to support you in return. It's the law of reciprocity. When you give, you receive. But the key is that you must give without expectation, simply because that is the energy you want to put into the world. Please understand that not everybody will support your leadership aggressively, but you also have to realize that there are relationships larger and smaller than yourself. When you make helping others a priority, you also raise your own vibration. You create an internal sense of fulfillment and purpose that cannot be taken away. The more you focus on service, the more you tap into your own potential to create the results you want. This is how you begin to manifest your goals and dreams. The final key to using How Can I Help is that it requires a complete shift in mindset. For most people, their default mindset is one of survival or scarcity. How can I get what I need? But when you ask, how can I help? You shift into a mindset of abundance and contribution. This shift is transformative. It doesn't just change the way you interact with others, it changes how you see the world and your role within it. When you shift your mindset to one of service, you begin to see every obstacle as an opportunity for growth. Every challenge becomes a chance to contribute and add value. Rather than feeling like a victim of circumstances, you become the creator of your circumstances. You start to look for ways to make a positive impact, not only for yourself, but for those around you. This mindset shift is where massive transformation happens. It's where you begin to rise above the ordinary and step into your full potential. When you look for ways to help, you naturally become a magnet for opportunities, success, and personal fulfillment. The world begins to align with your vision because you are focused on creating value for others.